These 2 rounds.
Tirando los golpes, tirando combinaciones, bajándose y boxeando. Vamos a hacerlo, Julio.
You got to win these 2 rounds or you lose the fight. In Frankie's corner, they're saying, we got this fight won. Just keep doing what you're doing. They knew they blew that round. They called it even a little bit to help when you call it even, you lost it.
I agree with you, Bertie. I think that they did that just to help the fighters' confidence.
Sure. I mean, he knows he took the round off. Here we go, round 11.
And Chavez summon up the energy and come from behind. He's got to win these last 2 rounds or knock out Randall, it would seem.
On my scorecard, I have Frankie Randall 2 points ahead with the point that was taken, and there's another low blow. But right now, this fight could wind up being a draw very easily on my scorecard.
Just going to say it.
I've got it by one point for Randall, 95-94, and I certainly am not real secure about that. You can argue back and forth because Frankie has put on a great show. Depends on how the judges are looking at it, how much consideration they're giving Chavez because he's a champion going for 100.
Well, win, lose, or draw, Frankie Randall's stock goes up. No question about that.
Frankie's showing some signs of the wear and tear now, of the pace, of the punches, of the fatigue, and all the energy he's put out.
Oh, he's going to try to take it around. Oh!
He hit him low, but I'll tell you what, there's a world championship being taken away as we sit here.
You gotta keep him up.
Another
You got to keep him up. You got to keep him up.
Julio Cesar Chavez very, very upset at Richard Steele.
You ready?
It seems like Richard Steele is intimately associated with Chavez's career. I mean, he gave him the Meldrick Taylor. Now he's going to take this away by taking 2 points. And this closer fight, no, sir.
You trying to reverse history? Yeah, I don't know.
He's trying to pay a debt, I guess. No.
Back comes Chavez with a reckless abandon.
You know, some of the rounds that were fairly close, Frankie Randall may feel now he has got a nice, comfortable lead and not do enough to win any one of these last 2 rounds. It could cost him a draw very well.
Well, this, for example, he was losing and all he needed to do was win 1 more round, and he's either got a draw or he wins the fight, Chavez. Now, with a point taken away, Chavez is in a deep hole up to his nose and stuff.
Now he may have to go in for the KO.
And Frankie may well just give away that last round thinking that he's ahead.
Well, Chavez has certainly carried the fight this last round. I had him winning the round. The point makes it an even round. Frankie's doing what he has to keep him off, but not enough to win the round.
Oh, down goes Chavez for the first time in his career.
Unbelievable.
Flush on the face.
And now it's goodbye title, Bobby.
He is in trouble. Look at his legs. This is unbelievable.
18 seconds to go in the 11th. Can he make it through this round? He's backing up against Randall, the first man to put Julio Cesar Chavez on the canvas. 5 seconds.
What a round!
Mírame. Campeón, vamos a por este hijo de puta ahora, ¿ok? Aquí ya no vale nada, vamos a ganar la pelea.
This is a shocking round. This is one of the most surprising rounds. Oh, look at this, right on the button, right hand, and that's something no one expected to see tonight, Bobby.
Chavez got a little bit lazy here, Ferdy. See, he's walking to him, hands up, puts him down, opens his hands up, right down the middle. And that's what Frankie Randall was talking about. Surprise, surprise.
He said it to us, and he's got it. But what we did know is the man can punch. I saw all of his fights in Tampa, Florida. He fought 6 or 7 fights there. The man can punch.
There was never more urgency in the eyes of Julio Cesar Chavez. 12th and final round. His championship on the line. Frankie Randall, his first world title shot, looking for this monumental upset.
This makes Simon Brown's upset of Terry Norris second potatoes.
There will be protests and everybody going crazy when this fight's over. If Chavez loses, the referee is going to come under fire again. I think Richard Steele, the first time was a little quick. The second time, there were 4 or 5 low blows that he let go by and warned, he let go by, and then all of a sudden again, he just reacted with the point.
But Bobby, that knockdown saved Steele from any controversy. Because with a knockdown, forget about it. He couldn't win anyway.
I think without the points being taken away now, that the fight is still at least a 2-point fight for Randall going into this round, and it's his fight.
Let me tell you, if this is a draw, or if he loses this fight, I want to go attack the judges.
Now comes the argument, though, if he started getting careless because he was desperate with the points, did that contribute to his sloppiness?
Hey, this is the last round, and nothing is happening. This is the last round, and Chavez is not chasing him and killing him. So we can safely think that Chavez has lost an awful lot of steam with that knockdown. He is not coming forth like the champion he has been to win.
Fellas, we might be watching history. Halfway through the 12th round.
Do I see a Pernell Whitaker, Frankie Randall fight on the horizon?
I don't know, but Pernell Whitaker must be sitting home saying, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I get that luck?
Well, as we talked about earlier, I said Randall might not be as quick, but he had a little more power, and he demonstrated it here tonight.
It is truly amazing that this is not a blazing go-forth round by Chavez, because he must know that he has lost this fight, and he is not coming forth to get Frankie. And Frankie has no reason to fight this round except to let it pass.
Frankie Randall continues to work on that dream. He could be 50 seconds away from it. Randall fighting a brilliant fight tonight against the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez, who could be on the threshold of his first ever defeat. Chavez knocked down in the 11th round for the first time in his career. Randall remains elusive.
He has no reason to fight. He has no reason to fight.
10 seconds to a dream.
Could we stand a draw?
Look at this scene. Frankie Randall being mobbed by his corner people, saying, we did it, we did it. He could be the new champion of the world.
Take a deep breath.
And a smile from Julio Cesar Chavez, who was put on the canvas for the first time in his career in the 11th round by this man, Frankie Randall. Chavez in jeopardy of suffering his first defeat after going 89-0-1. Frankie Randall in pursuit of that dream, his first world title shot at the age of 32.
I did it! Good God gave me the will, I did it! Nobody better believe me, I've been through hell, came back.
All right, let's take a look at that low blow that cost him a point. Started to turn this fight around. What it did to Randall, I don't know, because after that, he was the one that inflicted the knockdown, much as Troy Waters did, or rather Gerald McClellan did, when he got knocked down with a low blow, got up and knocked out Julian Jackson. Must be something beneficial to low blows.
I don't think there's anything beneficial
right
to low blows. There it is. It's right on the button. It's classic 1-2. It's Joe Louis 1-2. Here you see him again. He's coming back. Randall's backing up, and Chavez just comes and gets sloppy, opens his gloves, and he jumps and fires one right down the pipe.
One more look at the great Julio Cesar Chavez going down. Flush on the face. Here we go. Let's get the decision from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, After 12 rounds of boxing here at the MGM Grand Garden, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Chuck Jumpa scores the bout 116-111, Frankie Randall. Judge at ringside, Abraham Chavarria scores the bout 114-113, Julio Cesar Chavez. Judge at ringside, Angel Luis Guzman scores the bout 114-113 in favor of the winner and new champion, Frankie, the Surgeon Randall.
A disconsolate Julio Cesar Chavez suffering his first loss ever. And the dream for Frankie the Surgeon Randall now becomes a reality.